Hello, Professor Vega. My name is Cecilia Sanders, and I picked the topic female serial killers. I actually picked this topic based on the assignment that you gave us, and I really get fascinated with it. And then I decided to do it and get more information about females. I know we talk a little bit in class, but this is what I found. Society is conditioned to think of murderers and predators as men, but Vronsky, the author of Female Serial Killers, exposes and investigates the phenomenon of women who kill and the political, economic, social, and sexual implications. And the article Female Serial Killer on the United States means, motive, and making claims that most studies that have focused on female serial killers have examined a limited example. So in order to do this work, I really base on this article because it have a lot of facts and um, their example is 64 female serial killers. The facts that I can get for the article are there is a general misconception that women are incapable of multiple murders. As a result, there are undetermined or unsolved murder cases. Around 40% of female serial killers experience some form of mental illness. Many types of personality problems, narcissistic. They try to put autistic also, but they take it off of the list. And there are many mental illness. Their most common motive of murder was financial gain. Their most common method of killing was poisoning. Female serial killers knew all or most of their victims, and most of them were related to them. In all of the cases, female serial killers targeted at least one of the victims was a child, elderly, or an infirm individual, vulnerable people who have little chance to fight him back. 1 in 6 serial killers are women. It's also known that most of them were from white race. The next one that it was to me very informative is compare a little bit female serial killers and male serial killers. So for male serial killers typically attracts and fascinates the public. There are many movies, series, documentaries about them. Instead, for the other side, there are only few people that they get familiar with Belle Gilness, Nanny Paz, Dorothea Puente, and many others. Males. Criminal profiling of male serial killers is very common. Instead, for female serial killers, they have been misconstructed, overlooked, and underestimated. Male serial killers tend to render their victims immobile by tying them or binding them in some manner. Female serial killers tend to select those who are already powerless. Male serial killers' period of being undetected is around 4 years. Female serial killers' period of being undetected is around 8 years, which this is the time that they give them more time to have other murders. What is the role of forensic psychologists with female serial killers? Forensic psychologists offer invaluable insight into the minds of serial killers, help to hunt murderers by creating profile of the killer, provide testimony for the prosecution or defense during the trial, expert witnesses, administer the testing, work on jury selection, work on research for the case, provide treatment, therapists, provide treatment assessment in court, consultants, instructors, service providers to victims, service organization, major role in or consulting with attorneys or assessing crime victims. This is my reference, and thank you so much. I really appreciate all your classes, and I hope to see you again. And I hope, like you said, people there who are from this class who are going to be able to probably go to Yale next semester, because that's one of the trips that not only me but many of us were very emotional. Now because of that COVID-19 we have to lose him. Thank you so much, Professor, and I hope everything is doing well with your family. Bye.